Guys, today I'm starting out by priming my eyes. I'm using MAC's Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I'm just using a concealer brush to apply it and to blend it out. Now I'm taking soft brown eyeshadow from MAC, and I'm just going to be using this as my transition shade. I'm using a Sigma E30 or E40 blending brush. I'm not sure which one exactly, but it's the one I use all the time. And I'm just taking Saddle. This is also an eyeshadow from MAC, and I'm just doing the exact same thing. Now I'm taking Morocco. This is an eyeshadow from Anastasia of Beverly Hills. If you have Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek or Brown Script, you could use that. Even if you have Sienna from Anastasia of Beverly Hills, you could also use that. You could use like a straight up orange eyeshadow if you don't have anything like this. And then I'm going to be taking Red Earth. This is also from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm basically just mixing these two colors together. And I'm just putting it all the way in the inner corner and the outer corner. I'm leaving like the center of my lid blank because I'm going to go in with a color. It's okay if it covers up most of your lid because we're going to go over it anyways. And then I'm just going back in with my regular blending brush just to blend everything out. And then I'm taking this foiled eyeshadow. This is from Makeup Geek. This is called... oh my god, what is this called? It's called Untamed, and this is one of the new foiled eyeshadows. You can basically just use any like gold color. One that's really similar to it is MAC's Amber Lights, and I'm just putting that in the center of my lid, and then I'm going back in with my blending brush. You can add a little bit more of one of those eyeshadows if you want to help blend it out. And now I'm doing my gel eyeliner. I'm using MAC's Blacktrack Gel Eyeliner. I usually use my Maybelline one, but I can't find it right now, so I'm just using this one, but I actually do prefer the Maybelline one better. It's blacker. This looks kind of gray when you look at it next to the Maybelline. And this brush is from Sigma. I think it's actually an eyeliner brush, or no, sorry, I think it's actually an eyebrow brush, but I like using it for my eyeliner. And then I'm going to be applying false lashes. I think these ones are from Velour. I think they're Strike a Pose. I'm not 100% sure because all my Velour lashes are always in the wrong box, so I can never tell you the name, but I'm pretty sure it's Strike a Pose. If not, then it's either Wispy Sweet Nothing. No, I think it's Strike a Pose. I'm sorry, I feel like I don't even know what I'm talking about. And I know the mirror right there is like one of my biggest pet peeves, but I always have the hardest time putting it on, so I had to put it there. Now I'm taking Mylar. This is a MAC eyeshadow, obviously because it's in my MAC palette. And I'm just using this to highlight my brow bone. It doesn't really have any shimmer, but it's not like completely matte. It has a little bit of a sheen to it. And now I'm going with primer. I don't have a clip of it, but I'm using the Tarte Clean Slate Poreless. And I actually have a code down below for 50% off of their sale items. So if you want to check that out, I'll have the link down below. And now I'm going in with foundation. I'm using the Nars All Day Luminous Foundation. This one's a newer foundation. And I mixed it with my Josie Maran Argan Illuminiser. And yeah, I just mixed them together and now I'm putting it on. I'm using the Makeup Geek foundation brush. This one is actually not the one I usually use, though this is like the round buffer one. And yes, I had to make this in fast motion because clearly I'm not that fast. And now I'm using MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I had to go over top of it with a lighter one because I used a different shade and you couldn't even tell, so I didn't even put that in there. I just went in with a little bit of a lighter one. And I'm just highlighting. I'm using this to highlight because I had a little bit extra because I always waste this concealer because it comes out like a ton and I always waste it. And now to blend everything out, I'm just using a damp beauty blender. When you use a beauty blender, you want to make sure that it's damp. Just get it wet underneath the faucet and then squeeze out the excess water, and then it will become big and fluffy. And then just to set everything, I'm taking the Kat Von D Shade Light Palette. I'm using the shade in the middle, it's the yellow shade, and I'm just using that to set my concealer and just to highlight a little bit. I'm just putting it everywhere I put my concealer. And sorry, my camera was going cray-cray. It's not in focus right now. I don't know why, but it's okay. And then I'm taking a Smashbox Suntan Matte Bronzer, and I'm not really going to contour, I'm just using this to bronze. And this is actually a MAC short-handled blush brush. When I ordered it online, I thought it was like, I didn't know it was like so tiny. I was kind of like, what am I going to do with this? But I ended up keeping it, obviously. Once I'm done, I'm going to be going with blush. I'm using MAC's Spring Sheen Blush. And this is a Morphe brush that I'm using to apply this. And then I'm just putting it on the apples of my cheeks and blending it back. And then I'm going to be going with that same brush I used to set my concealer. And I'm just going to blend around it just to make sure that it's blended out and there's no harsh lines. And then I'm going to be going underneath just to clean up my blush and bronzer just so it doesn't fall all the way down my face. And then I'm going to be filling in my brows. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder in Soft Brown. And this is just a flat definer brush from Sigma that I'm using to fill it in. And I kind of skipped through this a little bit because it takes me forever to fill my eyebrows, but yeah. Ooh, eyebrows on fleek. No, I'm totally just kidding. But seriously, when people tell me my eyebrows are on fleek, I'm like, yes, yes. That was so white girl. Anyways, moving on. Now I just mixed Morocco and Red Earth together, and I'm just putting it on my lower lash line. And now I'm taking a little bit of soft brown again, and I'm just putting it on my pencil brush, and I'm just going to be using this color to blend these two colors together. You can use any color like this. Bamboo is a good one, also from MAC, or Creme Brulee from Makeup Geek. And now I'm taking that flat definer brush again, and I'm just going in with a little bit more of that foiled eyeshadow, and I'm just putting it in the center and then blending it on the inner corner and outer corner a little bit. And then I'm going in with mascara. This is MAC Giga Black Lash. And I'm just putting it on my natural lashes. I'm not putting it on my false ones because I forgot to do that. Oops. And then I'm going to be highlighting. I'm using Bobbi Brown's Shimmer Brick in Apricot. And I'm using a duo fiber brush. This one's actually from MAC, but it doesn't matter. Sigma has the same one. And then I'm going to be doing my lipstick. I'm using Bobbi Brown's lipstick in Bikini Pink. And then I'm going to be topping it off with MAC's Pro Longwear Lip Gloss in Infinitely Likeable. And once I was done, I realized that I wanted to highlight my inner corner of my eye, so I'm using Ice Queen from Makeup Geek, and I'm just putting it on the inner corner of my eye and a little bit on my Cupid's bow. This is my favorite eyeshadow to highlight the inner corner of the eye, so that's why I've hit pan. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video.